What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know it's messed up when people need help. And they got to do crazy stuff to get it when it's a service that's out there that could help them and is put there in place to help them, but the person running said services is not so right in their head, or in their heart's not really into the job of helping people. They're just out for themselves. I don't respect people that take advantage of other people, you know, just because they feel as though they can out of somebody else's desperation, no matter what they're going through. I don't like them type of people. I stay away from them. You see this guy up here? This is one such type of person. This guy's name is Russell Bruce Moncrief. This guy owns a chain of bail bondsman places in Florida. This guy's recently got caught doing some unsavory stuff to females that are locked up, you know, letting them out, giving them bonds in exchange for favors, if you know what I'm talking about. This guy is in hot water, and he should be. Some of the stuff you about to hear is crazy as can be. And look at the type of women that he was targeting in this. Look.
But we start now at 11 tonight with one of Central Florida's biggest bail bondsmen finding himself locked up tonight without bond. A major investigation claims he traded sexual favors for getting women out of jail for more than a decade. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ginger Gadsden.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. Investigators with the MBI, a joint law enforcement task force, say they were tipped off after the arrest of a Brevard County attorney. That investigation led them to charge Russell Bryce Moncrief with sex trafficking. He runs a bond business in Brevard, Osceola, and Orange counties. As News 6's Troy Campbell shows us, Moncrief is spending the night locked up in Seminole.
So we're standing outside the Moncrief bail bond office in Orlando. You can see just how close it is to the Orange County jail. It's just across the street. Now, investigators say in the jail it was common knowledge you could exchange sexual favors for a bond. The Metropolitan Bureau of Investigation announcing Tuesday the arrest of Moncrief bail bonds owner Bruce Moncrief on charges of human trafficking and racketeering. Following a raid in July at his Orlando, Kissimmee, and Cocoa offices, federal investigators say a multi-year investigation has confirmed, quote, female inmates are having sex with Moncrief in exchange for being bonded out without putting any money down, and in some cases are being bonded out without a cosigner, adding, Moncrief takes advantage of females' desperation and vulnerability. 90% of the girls in there are just trying to get back out to that needle, just trying to get back out to that fix, and he definitely monopolizes off of that. Investigators also say they trace Moncrief's personal cell phone to several hundred outgoing calls from here inside the Orange County jail. In the calls, they say the female inmates use code words to secure a release. Agents say they even surveilled Moncrief during some of these meetups. They tracked him to a Waffle House, a Denny's, a motel, and even a Brevard County business office, where investigators say these pictures were taken, showing a bed in one of the rooms. In the report, one woman claims she was just 17 years old the first time Moncrief sexually abused her about 10 years ago, in exchange for bonding out one of her friends. She and other victims claim Moncrief frequently spoke to pimps, adding, quote, the conversations have been about Moncrief bonding out females on behalf of pimps with the expectation of having sexual intercourse with females working for those pimps. Since Moncrief owns one of the largest bail bond companies in Central Florida, investigators believe there are more victims out there, and they urge for them to contact MBI. He remains in the Seminole County Jail without bond. In Orange County, Troy Campbell, Getting Results, News 6.
In this 173-page report, investigators say they have witnesses, victims, and they have photos. And ironically, this bail bondsman is being held here without one. Bail bondsman Russell Moncrief is now in jail. Investigators say he abused his power with clients, and now he's amongst some of them in the jail population. Attorney General Ashley Moody made the announcement on Tuesday, saying he abused his power, offering sex to female clients in exchange for bond. Moody sent this statement saying in part, quote, after bailing victims out, he continued to use his power over them to sell them for sex. Investigators say they started looking into Moncrief after local attorney John Gillespie was arrested on similar charges. One woman told investigators female inmates talked about Moncrief's alleged operation and that code words like wash your car or lick your eyebrows meant he would bond you out for sexual favors. Investigators also say his personal cell took several hundred calls from the Orange County Jail, all from female inmates. And if you didn't have sex, he would revoke your bond. Went to Moncrief bail bonds in Orlando to talk.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, is there anybody around?
Whether it's true or false, this definitely gives us a black eye in the bail profession.
Rob Fox is a bail bondsman in the Marion County area. He says hearing the allegations are disheartening.
If it's true, it's unacceptable behavior.
Investigators also say they've caught Moncrief in the act with women at motels, restaurants, and other places in public before allegedly crossing the line with his clients.
You surely don't get a conspiracy charge or a racketeering charge unless they have some kind of proof.
The Attorney General says if convicted, Moncrief faces up to 125 years in prison. Reporting in Seminole County, Tony Atkins, West 2 News.
All right, guys, that's the story of this guy, Russell Moncrief. He would make deal with pimps to get these drug addict chicks out of jail in exchange for sexual favor. That's as trifling as it gets. You messing with chicks that are already prostitutes and you setting it up. They said he had a bed in one of his offices. Now, when I seen the bed, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it because bail bondsman places are open 24 hours a day a lot of times. And they be waiting for big bonds to be filled sometimes, and sometimes they stay at the office. I didn't think nothing of it. But after seeing this takes that to a whole nother level. Then he out in public, not thinking about cameras or nothing. This guy deals with crime, criminals all the time, and knows a little bit about law enforcement because he works with them on a day-to-day basis. One of his buildings is right across the street from the jail, and you doing this? I wonder if he got a wife. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times you see these old crusty-looking dudes doing this type of stuff. They usually have wives. This man messing around doing this kind of stuff and not even thinking. Even if he was practicing safe sex, that's still trifling. Heard what it said? Some of these girls are trying to get back to the streets, get back to their fix, get back to that needle. He ain't even care. You know what I'm saying? He making calls from jail and not even knowing what these chicks look like. He just know it's freehold and he going head first into it. I mean, the urge to drain the sack is real out here nowadays, and people lose their mind when it comes to being in between a woman's legs. And I'm trying to be as nice as I can about saying that. Man, it's like so crazy and perverted out here now with the choices that a lot of people are making at an age where you would think they know better. They said this guy is facing a lot of time. Now, it's the opposite side of this coin because it's sexual consent between two adults. And that I can see a lot of people might have to say, well, they agreed to do this. It ain't like they was made to do this. But then again, prostitution is illegal, and they're not doing it just to be doing it. They're doing it in exchange for a favor of getting them out of jail or whatever. And it still is something of monetary worth to where they didn't have the money to get out. So he got them out, taking place of the money, favor for the favor, but it's an illegal favor. Either way, this is trifling. They got this man face all over the place. His place, Moncrief Bail Bonds, well-known place out there in Florida. Now the owner busted. Make it make sense. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.